You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Teion Sales is a student, athlete, businessman, friend, and more. A young man filled with potential whose dreams have always been his driving point. He was not given an easy start to life, but his determination and will, along with family, have helped him to get to where he is today. Teion Sales is a point guard from Waterloo, Iowa, and is a member of the graduating high school class of 2017. Teion has made a legacy for himself within Iowa, but all did not come easy.
Yeah, guys, man, I'm actually from Chicago, Illinois, man, the murder capital. Actually grew up on the south side of Chicago, and if you familiar with that area, you know that's not the best area to grow up on. Mom, she was kind of low end, we didn't really have much, but one thing I can say is that she made something out of nothing. But man, just through a lot of trials and tribulations, man, we just kept falling down to just tragedies, and things happened. And I was young. I didn't really know what was happening, but I had a feeling, just things wasn't normal, and then eventually, man, we ended up in a small town, or a city, Waterloo, Iowa.
So did you ever know about Iowa or know about this place before you came here?
Man, actually, I had no clue where Iowa was on the map. It was just one of those things where I didn't know a world outside of Chicago existed. But my transition here was weird, different. I'm coming from a big city, where a lot of people don't show love. And then I'm coming to a place like Iowa where people are a little bit more friendlier, but I had no idea.
Teion transferred to Columbus from East High School his junior year in the hopes that he might be able to use his full potential to make a difference and shine. How is dealing with the adversity of being the only black kid, not only in the gym at games many times, but in the conference?
Yeah, man, well, one thing, I never speak from a place of jealousy or hate, but it's just like kind of one of those things where you have to adapt. It's the real world, in other words, but man, it was different for me, stepping outside of my comfort zone, man. But I kind of like the attention, man. I just kind of feel like I stood out, and I always had a purpose to things, so it never really bothered me. Going to a Catholic school did a lot of things for me, man. I was around a group of guys that had, love for God, and if you see me ever play, anytime before a game, you see me crossing my heart, and I'm putting one up to God, man, just because I'm thankful, man, and it's really played a big role in just developing me and who I am today, and just staying strong in faith.
Who do you owe your success up to?
Man, I tell you what, that's a tough question to answer, because first I want to put that man above before anybody, but just someone other than my mom who's played a really big part in my life was my godfather, a guy named Tommy McCullen. He kind of walked into my life in about 5th grade, and it was through basketball. It's been so much more than that. It's been so much more development. This guy has taught me how to survive, how to be an entrepreneur, just how to better myself. But I can go on and on about people that's helped me get there, man. But that guy above, man, he made it happen. I put a purpose to everything that I do, and I have a why for everything that I do. And after you do that, man, you're kind of unstoppable.
Teion has not only been an active member in school, but has also made himself an active member in society through his occupation. What are you currently up to?
Man, right now, it's just a grind, man. I'm on a mission right now, and I got a purpose for everything that I'm doing, man. I'll tell you what, man, I'm kind of working harder than ever. It's one of those times where it's like, in a couple months, I'm going to be playing, college ball. And it's either elevate or get left. And I'm growing in all aspects of my life, not only physically, but spiritually, mentally. It's all about growth. That's exactly where I'm at right now.
Teion has been successful in the classroom, on the court, in society, and in many other aspects of life. He is constantly working to improve and has a special insight to success.
No matter what you're working on, what's your craft, what's your purpose, what's your result, I tell you what, one thing that won't change is that your focus has to be so intense that the people around you have to think that you're crazy. Like, your mentality has to be on a whole different level than anyone around you. It sounds crazy, but that's just what it takes to be successful. And no matter what you do, focus is key, because a lot of people go through life, they have the work ethic, but they're losing focus. They gear off, they lose focus. They gear off, they lose focus, man. Focus is key.
Teion has dealt with more than a fair amount of struggles throughout his life. Mentally, racially, physically, and more. These struggles are what make him the person he is today. How do you deal with your obstacles?
Man, there's a lot of different ways that I deal with them. It could be as simple as picking up a basketball, picking up a book. But one thing I want people to realize is that anytime you're feeling unsure, lost, or anything like that, it's a part of your path. It's a part of your journey. Those are the things that you don't want to avoid. Why? Because it's what really makes you who you are, man. And that's what I had to realize, man, that we all gonna struggle and we all gonna go through it. But it's, the ones who push through, they get results.
What do you do when doubt comes your way?
Man, I just keep showing up when most people would quit. I didn't wake up to be mediocre. And sometimes we always have an enemy called average, and that's just an enemy that I don't get along with, and a lot of people don't realize this. Most of the times they're one step away from a whole totally different life, and I just keep going when most people would fold. That's me.
Through everything Teion does, he is observing and learning. He plans to be the best person he can possibly be through making observations and learning from experiences obtained at a young age. How do you plan to use the skills you're gaining from your occupation now to help you in the future?
Okay. Well, yeah, man, I'm doing some network marketing right now. I'm doing partnering with a lot of successful people, a lot of successful mentors, multimillionaires, and things like that. So I'm in the process of just soaking up all of the knowledge, man. And I tell you what, eventually, I know it's more than basketball, but basketball is something that I would like to go far in, but there's, more to it. Basically, eventually, as a occupation, I don't mind being like a business coach or something like a life coach, and I honestly want to go to businesses and help them rebuild. And I also want to reach out to CEOs who stretch, who need life coaches, and who need someone there to talk to. So that's my vision when it comes to business. But I always got a purpose behind it. I want to come back and I want to be able to give, and it's not all about just having things, money is, something that I'm attracted to, but it's not only what I'm chasing. Man, I'm chasing freedom too.
Teion has decided to attend Midland University and has big plans for his future.
Well, college for me is, man, it's just an opportunity for me to get out of my comfort zone. I remember moments in the backyard when I kind of dreamed, for stuff like this, you know, the big signing day, the things like that, getting a basketball scholarship, So it's kind of just like a dream come true, but I'm not done yet, man. There's a lot of room for improvement. There's a lot of things that I'm still chasing and that I'm gonna get, But I'm just super excited, man. I'm super excited to just meet people, to just dive into different type of people's lives, because I know I got a story, and my story got to be heard, And I know other people got stories, and we in the world of love, and that's the type of person I am.
Teion's future holds endless possibilities and successes. The road has not and will not always be easy. Teion's past and upbringing are a major reason as to why he is the man he is today, and his future is bound to be great because of this. On paper, he might just be a point guard coming out of Waterloo, Iowa, but in reality, Teion is a role model, friend, athlete, entrepreneur, and much more. Teion Sales will truly be ready for whatever may face him down these next coming years.